Welcome back to season 3 of the England project, where I have taken the England team and dropped them into the Premier League to see how they would do. They're also in all the European competitions, the cup competitions, absolutely everything. So we can see how well they do against real teams, against Liverpool, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man United, Barcelona, whoever. Also, we're going to see how the England national team do in the European Cup this season. They did okay in the World Cup 2 years ago, finishing third, but we're hoping for something a bit better in Euro 2024. If you've not seen the first two videos, make sure you go back and watch them first. You will see how England did in season 1, where we picked up a bit of silverware, and in season 2, which was, to be honest, a bit of a disaster. So the players are ready to go. We're going to head into season 3. Can England push on this season and qualify for the Champions League again, maybe even win the league finally? They only qualified for the Europa League last season, so they're also going to be partaking in that this year. Let's see how they get on in season 3. Okay, here we are at the end of season 2. We're about to go into season 3. You can see England finished 6th in the league last season, so got a bit of work to do. They're a long way off Liverpool, Man United, Man City. Look at the points difference there. 69 for England, 95 for Liverpool. So there's a big jump they're going to make. We're going to fast forward to January and see whether they can close that gap and at least get closer to winning the league. Okay, we're back. We're in the middle of the winter. Christmas has just happened. It's the 27th of December, so not quite January. I'll come back a little bit early, but it doesn't matter because England are in second place. Hold the phone. They are drawing with Man United on points. It's only the goal difference that are keeping Man United on top. They have got an extra game still, but this is a much stronger position than where England were at this time last year. See, England have only lost 2 games, one away to Liverpool, very close again, only a 1-0, and away to Leicester 2-1. But they actually managed to beat Man United 3-0 at home. So Man United have got the advantage of having the home leg later on in the season. In the Europa League, you can see that England have actually qualified from their group with 5 wins from 6 matches. The only loss coming in the away match to Sporting. Sporting also going through on 15 points. Rosenborg and Vienna not strong enough to beat out Sporting, Lisbon and England. They beat out Sporting on goal difference, which means they are going to go straight into the second knockout round of the competition, so we bypassed that first knockout round. We're going to see how they get on from here at the end of the season. In the FA Cup, England have come up against some relatively easy opposition in Nottingham Forest, who are albeit first, but in League One. And the Carabao Cup has been a bit of a disaster. England going out once again on penalties, but this time to Arsenal. And annoyingly, it's another Englishman who has scored the winning penalty, Reece Nelson. Emil Smith-Rowe also on them. As for the national side, 2 players have made enough caps and aren't currently featured in the England squad in the Premier League to make their transfer from their respective clubs into England. Dwight McNeil has developed very nicely in this save, playing right now at Man City, worth around 97 million. I don't think Dwight McNeil quite expects to be worth that much ever, but we're going to move him across the England side, so he's no longer be playing for Man City. And the other player coming with him, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, has made his move to Roma permanent, but he's about to have a permanent move into the England squad. A couple of players close to getting moves into the England squad. Jude Bellingham, Eric Dyer and Ben Godfrey all got substitute appearances for the England national team, but until they make those starting appearances, we will not move them into the England team. And as you can see, the England team did qualify for the Euros, although it was a little bit tight. They had to go through as one of the best second place teams, with Scotland actually beating them out. England actually losing matches to both Scotland and Serbia. So let's go forward to the end of the season. We're going to see how England do in the Euros. We're also going to see how they got on in the league, the Europa League and the FA Cup. So we're at the end of the season. England is still in contention for 3 titles for the domestic team and of course the Euros for the national team, which we'll see at the end of the video. But first, let's take a look at those domestic titles: the Premier League, the Europa League and the FA Cup. In the league, oh boy is it close. Look, England are finished 3rd, but by 1 point. Manchester United winning the league on 83 points. Liverpool also drawing with them on 83 points, but the better goal difference puts Man United in first place, and England, just one of those losses turned into a draw off first place. So a much stronger show in the last season. That England team has come on a long way. To be so close to winning the league as well has got to really hurt. On the player stats, you can see Phil Foden is one of the top performers on the assists, but none of the top goal scorers or average rating players are England. In fact, goals is a bit of a problem for the England team. You can see Harry Kane, the top goal scorer for England, has managed just 16 goals, compared with Lukaku at 30. Haaland at Man City, that's a real thing that's going to happen now, 27 goals. João Pedro, 22 goals. He's a long way off those top performers. In the FA Cup, you can see England comfortably saw off Nottingham Forest in the 3rd round. In the 4th round, an absolute battering of Charlton, 6-0. 5th round, a much closer affair, 3-2 against Championship Ipswich. Quarter-final, it took extra time to get past Leeds. And then in the semi-final, played at Wembley, England lost out to Manchester United 1-0. Newcastle also going 1-0 against Tottenham. those millions coming into play. And in the final, rich Newcastle have finally got a trophy, 2-0 over Manchester United. Unfortunately for England, it's another season without an FA Cup. So the hopes for the England team are now in the Europa League. England managed to go past, squeeze past on aggregate, 1-0 across 2 legs. In the quarter-final, they come back up against Sporting Lisbon, and this time, 2 legs, 3-0 both legs, 6-0 on aggregate, absolutely battered them through into the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, they faced German side Borussia Mönchengladbach, and a 1-0 away win just about sees them through because they only managed to get a 2-2 at home. And it looks like they're going to be playing Arsenal in the final, who saw off Bayer 4-1. So is the England team about to grab some European silverware? And they've done it. The England team has managed to beat Arsenal 1-0, getting revenge for that Carabao Cup knockout earlier in the season. England finally has some European trophyware. So that's 3 cups now under the belt of the England team. They've got the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Europa League. It also means that they'll be in the Super League next season and in the Champions League, although they did qualify through the Premier League anyway, which means just one last thing to get to in this video with the Euros. Let's go see how England do in the Euros. Okay, I've come forward to the end of July, and you can see England comfortably through in their group, 2 wins and a draw, in a group with Denmark, Hungary and Bosnia. The tournament is being held in Germany this time. In the second round, England have squeezed past Norway 1-0. You can see some other favourites also going through: Germany, Italy, Belgium, but France are out, Netherlands are out, and Scotland with a surprise 3-1 win over Portugal. After that qualifying campaign, are they about to be a thorn in England's side again? It turns out not. In the quarter-final, England again squeezing through 1-0 against Scotland. Belgium, Denmark and Italy all into the final 4. Italy and Denmark both needing penalties to squeeze past Switzerland and Germany respectively. Semi-finals, and this is a bit reminiscent of 2018, outplayed by Belgium 2-1 after extra time. Italy also into the final. England knocked out. Belgium go on to win, and again another 2-1 win after extra time. So England knocked out in the semi-finals. There's no third place playoff in the Euros. That's not bad. A 3rd in the World Cup, 3rd in the Euros, couple of trophies at domestic level. We just need that Champions League and that Premier League. 2 more seasons to do it, at the end of which we'll also get another World Cup. So hopefully we can grab a World Cup in that as well. Just here you can also see, because of their England performances, 2 players have made it back into the team after the Euros: Marcus Rashford and Eric Dyer, both of them on their second chances in the England squad. And that is it for season 3 of the England project. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, hit that subscribe button down below. I'm bringing 2 more seasons of this project, and then we've got a very, very exciting project to come. I've got a couple more videos on different things around Football Manager coming too, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please go check out the other content as well. There's lots of great stuff about draft mode. You can join me over on Twitch as well. We're doing a trophy hunter save, and we do drafts fairly regularly on a Sunday evening. Come take part. I will see you next time.